back at Rivertown. The last cleanup brought in just enough to make our next move, drilling. Today's about planning ahead, spending smart, and figuring out where the real gold is hiding. Oh, look at the roller wheel. What the heck? Well, that's gonna hurt this clean out. I didn't even see that. Oh, we got a bad wheel over there too. It's hard to realize the absolute sheer size of how deep we are right now because we're just gradually coming in here with the front end loader and filling up, and it is so quick to fill up those trucks and get these running that we're actually running decent amount of clean outs every single day. But like I said, we need to get more efficient and we need to make sure that we're headed the right direction because I'm kind of at a point where do we go left or do we go right? Let's get to our clean out here. We'll start get our usual 5 buckets out here and fill them with water and hopefully get this cleaned out pretty quickly. Yeah, let's drop that guy there and figure out what we did with the truck. Should probably figure out how to take these guys out too. Guessing crowbar? Easy peasy. How many of these are there? That's the second one. Drop that there. So we're just gonna replace them all. There's 2. Looks like 3 on each side. Uh-oh, I'm kind of stuck here. Get me out! Ah! Freaking me out, man. You know, because if one's going out, I guarantee you this one's going out. 10%. I'm gonna regret leaving those out. All right, so looks like, yeah, 6 total. So we'll go grab the truck. We'll start our clean out, go into town, cash in our gold, buy some replacement parts, and hopefully rent the drill machine. Yeah, look at all these buckets just sitting over here. Take these down with us. Come on. Oh my gosh. Come on. What is going on? You know, I'm not supposed to be driving my truck up there, I'm pretty sure. But it's just too fun not to. Yeah, I like to put these back right away because, you know, I definitely have never forgotten to put them back while running, you know, a clean out. All right, no time to waste. Let's get this turned on. Get our clean out going. Holy dozer. Keep it down out there. Unless there's bears. We also do have a lot of magnetite too. So we'll be turning that in today with our magnetite trailer and see if we can get any more upgrades. I think we're at like about 63 ounces of gold, if I'm not mistaken. The first clean out we did today was, I think about 58 ounces. So that's pretty good in my book. At least for Rivertown. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't drop that. Go. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I was doing there. I didn't have a bucket underneath. How much did we lose? Apparently nothing, like maybe 2%. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Sometimes it says we lose it, other times it doesn't. And there's times that I get full buckets like this that only, you know, sort out to be 98% as well. So, all right, get this guy over there. Doing good though, 77 ounces of gold. Be happy if we hit 100 ounces, which looks very probable. We still got another 4, technically 5 buckets to dump into our wave table here. All right, we got our last bucket here and we did break 100 ounces. Look at that. Easily 50 ounces per clean out here. Look at all that gold. And just shy of 115 ounces. I'll take it. Get into town here. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you kidding me? It's dang little creek, I tell you what. All right, don't forget the magnetite. Don't forget the magnetite. Don't hit the shed. All right, connect this up. To town we go. I'll see you guys there. I said we'd be in town, but I forgot we got to drop off the magnetite all the way the heck over here. Let's get this unloaded. See how much we got. So right now we got 762 ounces. Wow. Okay, so we got 4,500. I don't know if that's enough for any upgrades, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. It's good to kind of track, see where we're at. Oh my gosh. All right, let's just get, oh geez. It's got bad news written all over it. All right, let's rent this guy. No doubt about it, we're literally gonna rent it for the day and just drill as much as we can today. I wanted to look, so this is 121,000. And then I think the upgrade, so this is the shaker we have right now. We have the D rocker. Holy, that's $500,000. Wow, wow. What does that cost to, oh my gosh, 20,000 to rent it? I get this is 100,000, but holy, okay. That's disappointing. So I think rock truck's probably gonna be our next big purchase for these guys. Yeah, we'll probably start buying the duplex jigs and stuff like that because 44,000 is very doable. All right, so let's check out here. One drilling machine, please. And let's transport that over to drilling machine over, and there we go. Not bad, not bad. Much better than buying the thing. I tell you what, it takes quite a bit of damage. Man, I hope we don't get yeeted. All right, I did want to buy, I think, 2 more of these. I think that's why we aren't using our water pump, because we have this guy, but it only takes the medium hoses. 30,000 for the gold nuggetator. I don't know why I thought it was like 80,000, but this really might make sense to do. You could literally set it up by our wash plant. I'm distracted here. We're going to be spending our money on all sorts of different things before I leave here. We're looking for roller wheels, whatever the heck those are called. Teeth, cog wheels. I had one of these guys, reinforced trommel chain. Because we do own the trommel, so it makes sense to upgrade it. Heck are the little rollers? Oh, here it is. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're just gonna do 6. I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap. But I mean, 50,000 versus 7,000, that's kind of crazy. We don't even have that kind of money on us right now. I don't want to be, you know, skimming so close to not being able to afford our rentals because we've been repoed once before and oh my god, they took their rentals back. It's not fun, to say the least. We did get a reinforced trommel chain though. I do, if I do recall, we checked that about like an episode or 2 ago and they were in pretty bad shape. Get moving. We got to go smelt down our gold. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the day, we'll be buying that rock truck and then I can actually start making the skin for that. We are going to be making that one shark themed. Our small excavator was dino themed. You guys got any cool other concept ideas that you'd like me to try out on the excavators or any of the other machinery? Let me know. More than happy to try my hand at it. All right, let's get out of here. And let's see, any upgrades that we can do. Okay, so we did do 2. You know, let's do the cost reduction. I'm happy to pay less. Oh yeah, look at that. 3,800 to smelt all that gold. I'll take it. And there's our gold bar. Look at that. 109.2 ounces. Put that in the back with everything else, all our other junk. Let's go see how much that equates to. All right, selling the gold bar. Oh, look at that. 131,000. That means we get the rock truck. I foresee that we're going to be buying a lot of this stuff on our claim. And then, of course, we do have some holes to drill. So we'll start drilling holes right as we... Whoa! My goodness. Magnetite trailer really stuffs us up. But we're going to get the repairs done on the trommel so I don't forget about it. And then we're going to start drilling holes and then get back to, you know, mining some gold. Oh, look, there's our drilling machine right there. That's awesome. Okay, so let's get this guy disconnected. Okay. Do a few quick repairs and we'll get that out onto the field. Lame, cut. I don't know what, I guess cut would be the right term, right? Definitely bought too many hoses, to say the least. All right, get some of these over here. Okay, kind of put that there, and then instead of this guy, the whole reason we were running that was because we were short on a singular hose, and then that is already hooked up. I mean, it's really nice that apparently we don't need the crowbar for these. I'll take it. A little quick drop in there, and look at that. Got a whole new set of rollers, less breakdowns to worry about, at least for a little while, considering that was the wear and tear. I was thinking that this was rented. That's going to be the entire wear and tear of Old Arnold and the time that we've been here at River Parcel. Then we got this bad boy. All right. Thinking this one's going to need the crowbar, right? Because I think 62%. Yeah, we would have been good leaving it on there, but, you know, to be honest, like, might as well. Kind of put this in probably a good pile, to be honest. The reinforced ever breaks on us, we at least got a backup. All right, so enough messing around here. Let's get into the drill truck and popping some holes into our claim. Gotta figure out which way we need to go with the cut. I wonder if Gold Mining Simulator 2, if like when we do these drill things, it's actually gonna drop like a core sample on the ground and we have to go pick up. Seems like everything's getting just a little bit more detailed. The thought here is we're going to be doing just a light perimeter around what we're already starting to get into with our front end loader down there. And then if we see any gold veins, we're going to just kind of expand out from there until we start seeing bad ground. And we will keep an eye on the durability on this because we will not be able to return it unless it's fixed. So Don't tell the rental guys, but we're gonna we're gonna leave this guy like on the brink of being broken. Feel like we got a lot more land going in that direction versus if we go to the left, it's gonna be a very short run. We'll be hitting that wall before we know it. Get on the high spot. We'll take a look here. Take a look at our gold map. This is let's see here. That's Old Arnold. I was like, what are we looking at here? That parcel too. Here we go. Okay. So that's a clear indicator that we need to be going to the left there. I think we will do probably a straight line back here as well. Probably due to probably on this 185 all the way down to 335 and then 330 all the way up to 105. But it does look like more gold that way. The east of a unit. This thing's so cool. All right. Well, I'll catch up to you guys probably after some intense, compilation of us just digging some holes. All right, so gotten all that drilled out. Let's just see where we're at on the wear and tear on this guy. 80%, not bad. Okay, so we're 20% through. Take a look at our gold map here. Ay, what a waste. Oh, come on. All right, so my thought is then, wow, that's really poor. So what we've been hitting has been pretty good. My guess is it's running this way through 441, 442. So let's see if we can toggle some squares. Yikes. Okay, so 441. Man, I thought this was going to be a little bit better over here. So good thing we drilled for it. I'm hoping that this gold vein is running diagonally through the claim then. We'll do the one right next to it too, 441. Kind of see what that looks like. The definition of working smarter versus harder, because we would have wasted a whole, if I had just done that little L and said, yeah, the gold's to the left, and then we just went to the left, we would have had some really bad cleanouts. Yes, and exactly as I predicted. So I'm guessing 465. So we're gonna try to get this square done. So let's toggle these as good gold. I'll even consider this. So we'll go 440, then we'll hop down a row to 464. I mean, that's really good. You can see how bright yellow that is, or gold. Before when we first came here, I was just worried about, making rental fees, getting a nice entry for our front end loader. You can see this is pretty far back here, but if we keep pushing the way we are, it's going to give us a good game plan here. We'll take a look, see what it looks like, and see if we need to adjust. Ooh, it's actually looking pretty good. And of course, we'll take it to the claim line, but let's get these all toggled on. So we're gonna head over to probably thinking 434 and 430, and we're just gonna take those up as far as we can before this drill breaks, and then we're gonna return it. And I feel like we got a much better idea about what our game plan here is. You can see we're gonna be taking out all these nice juicy sections over here. See if we can find anything spectacular back here. Essentially right here and across. It's gonna get a little crazy because we got quite the hill there. All right, well, after surprisingly exactly 100 drill holes, we have absolutely just riddled this place with holes. I think we're gonna cut in, get all this out, and maybe even bust in through the back here to get this stuff, because this is while the bottom is not great, the top layer is really good. Depending on where our money is, we might just buy the big excavator and just hit this from the top. It's a nice straight shot in. I basically started doing these verticals, and then literally the second vertical had absolutely nothing in it. So I saw this pattern here, figured everything's kind of going on diagonals here. So we're gonna obviously hit what we've already been carving out, but this is gonna be our secondary game plan over here, is once this starts to dry up, we'll start cutting this out at an angle, and then probably tackle this with a excavator if we get impatient for it. I'm glad we learned about that, because that last clean out we did was essentially where that front end loader is, and that's some pretty poor dirt. We actually need to kind of scoot over a bit and start tackling that left side. And you see that it costs, I think it was like $10,000 for 10 holes. It might be even more than that. I always misspeak on that one, but we rented this thing for probably $5,000 after transportation fee and 100 holes in like no time. Same tank of gas. We didn't have to replace anything. Let's see, what's this at? 27%. We probably could have gotten them, you know, maybe another 25 holes out of her, but I'm ready to start digging, start making some money. We'll just sell that out and bye-bye. Get in the front end loader, start hauling some dirt. Like this square right here supposedly has like hundreds of ounces of gold in it. Obviously there's some loss due to our mining process right now. We don't have greatest machinery. Find that we just kind of do that, ride it up the wall, and it works very well. I've been very vigilant in keeping the little tiny bits of dirt off the ground so that we're nice and smooth. Oh, I figure we'll get 2 cleanouts here. We'll be releasing a video of kind of some of the process that I'll be doing for making the rock truck skin, and how exactly to upload that to the Steam workshop. If you guys are ever interested in making your own skins, it's a very similar process to a lot of other games and how it works for that. So let's not damage the rock truck. We're gonna be buying that soon. Now's the point where you start changing your mind about how you feel about the rental vehicles. You're like, oh, I might be buying this soon. Might want to actually take care of it. So it's essentially about 5 of these guys that we need to get. 5 rock trucks is a full run. So we're looking to get about 10 of these done here today, so that we got 2 full cleanouts. That should hopefully leave us with more than 100 ounces of gold than like our last cleanout. I think we did leave a little bit of dirt in here from our last run, so I think we'll probably just run it. Yeah, it looks like we got about 13% sitting in the hopper right now. Jeez, not again. Come on, man. Gonna need that later. All right, let's kick her on. One thing I was curious about was making sure the trommel's still spinning. Looking good and repaired. Everything's kicking up. We got mats and everything, and grates are down. Get over here and start dumping our load here. Get a little hop knowing that we truly filled her up. Give her the beans. Whee! Yeah, we'll let that run for a little bit. We shouldn't have too many more breakdowns that I could imagine, but you know, I'm probably jinxing myself just saying it out loud. Yep, and we weren't quick enough. I had to just go turn off the system because I was afraid we were losing some money there. Back out like this. That time we're kind of lifted up. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's crazy that that's where the gold is. You know, a lot of the times you kind of get in your mind that you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be in the deep parts, you know, like deepest part underground. But a lot of the times that's not the case. Like this stuff is just like surface level, or like mid level, not even down on the bottom. In the truck, go get this ready. We'll start up the wash plant and we should be almost onto our way to our first clean out. Yeah, it's a known bug right now that the dirt just disappears. It's still there. It's just when you're in the third person camera for the truck. Send it. You have 29% full right now on our buckets. What's the gas doing in this thing? 17%. There's the buckets. Maybe we'll just back the truck like directly into that little pocket right here. All right, our hopper sounds like it's empty. Something's, oh, you know what it is? It's probably the conveyor buckets. Probably what that is. Let's go get this guy. Oh my God, we forgot to put the parking brake on. Yeah, that's the new autopilot mining. Shoot, we are empty right now. That sucks. I thought we had it. I had a few little mistakes here and there that ended up slowing us up a little bit on that. You know what? I ain't even gonna sweat it. Probably was just empty. Sitting at 66%. Probably still gonna need one more dump. Let's work on getting this guy back. Gotta love the off-road capabilities of this guy. Woohoo! And I question why I have broken tires all the time. All right, let's go check on the wash plant. It's got me worried now. So we're at about 61% on that truck. I know we're gonna be empty here. How are we looking over here? Yeah, we're empty there too. Okay, shut her down. 84%. And another dump load. What I'm thinking we're gonna do, I got the buckets for it. We got the water pump up and running for the wash plant separately now. I think we're gonna do 2 cleanouts back to back. And then we're gonna do like a whole like 10 bucket cleanout all at once so that I could just kind of keep digging away here. Catch you guys then, unless anything major happens, you know, something breaks down or something like that. I'll see you guys then, but other than that, stay tuned for the cleanout. All right, well, I got a little impatient because I figured if I'm doing back-to-back cleanouts, We might as well get the nuggetator. So I got the nuggetator. I'm gonna put it down here if everything reaches. I'm just thinking we just slap her down like, get out of here. No, not like that. I was just kidding. Ooh, maybe we do it in front, like this, like that. All right, yeah, I'm liking that. All right, so let's see. We need a bucket for this, so we'll put it at the end. It was about time, to be honest. We've had that kind of cash for a long time. I don't know why I haven't been running it. It's gonna only help increase our gold totals. Hopefully save us a little bit of time. So let's just go into here, pick that on, and let's get the mats out. Hilarious, the little pulley wheels just on the side. Don't mind those, just rolling around. Everything's out and should be ready to run here. Oh wait, no. These guys out. You know what? I just need to get moss mats. That's what I need to do. So we need 6, 12 accessories. Are our moss mat. So we need 8 of those and 12 of those. Little crazy, but you know, it's gonna be worth it in the long run, to be honest, because this is how we're gonna be running in the future. Is just running back to back washes. All right, let's fire up the nuggetator. Water pump. Yeah, let's fire everything up. Yeah, because that's 61%. We got buckets, mats, everything's up and running. We just got to turn this sucker on. Does look like we're gonna need some more buckets, so let's go grab those. Just over here in our clean out tent. Okay. Holy jeez. And it's getting messy around here, I tell you what. Okay, let's get this guy out of here. Oh my gosh. So less buckets now. I like that. Okay, let's not lose you though. Oh my gosh. Got a bucket in place. That's good. How are we looking up here? Okay, so we are out of dirt up here. I thought we had some in the truck. Or was I mistaken? I was mistaken. Okay. A little chaotic there. I think we'll get that on its own generator or extend some stuff from the clean out section, because that was a little too crazy and had to be. But got some nice clean mats now. Every little bit of that gold. And we got 20% in that guy. So let's keep digging some dirt. I'll catch up with you guys once we get into the final clean out. Well, that's not good. I'm not surprised. But we busted a hydraulic hose. This guy at 6%. This one's leaking. Gotta fix it. Yeah, I'll spend some extra bucks on this one. We're going with the reinforced because I'm really liking how the front end loader's working. We'll get back to some excavating eventually, but I really want to get the big excavator before we do that. So there's one of them. Got to go back for the other. You know, it was only a matter of time till something broke, you know? Swap this guy out. A new one, nice and blue. And the other one's at 6%, so we'll probably swap that guy out too. There we go. And wrench goes nuts. Looks good. There we go. We should be back in business now. Oh yeah. See, it'd be nice if it like improved it a little bit. Don't think it does. It's probably from all the ground scraping. All right, we got a ton of buckets. This is 2 full cleanouts on our wash plan here, so hopefully making a good chunk of change here today. We did spend money on the nuggetator and of course some extra hydraulic hoses for our front end loader, because of course something's got to break every time. Nothing new there now, but just got to get all this stuff moved inside. This is a lot of buckets. I'd say we got through about 4 squares worth in the 2 cleanouts. So pretty much 2 squares per cleanout, at least at the depth that we're at right now. Obviously that can change the deeper that the dirt gets. Kind of weird with the nuggetator because nothing really, like before with just doing it with water, I knew we would always have like a full 5 buckets. Now with the nuggetator, it's kind of different. You know, we were getting like 60%, 70%, 20% buckets. Wow, already really spiking back up with the magnetite. All right, last bucket. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. 34% on a magnetite bucket. Oh, that's what I like to see. Yeah, just clicking up. Another ounce, another ounce, another ounce. And there it is at 10 ounces. You know, I don't know whether to put it on the nuggetator or if we put that on the, you know, focusing on the gold. Probably a little bit of both. Yay, 90. I mean, it's quite possible we're gonna have about 150 ounces of gold here. Out of 2 cleanups, that's 75 ounces per cleanout. A few weak buckets in there. All right, and here's the last one, and we'll wait for the wave table to finish. Holy moly, 130 ounces. All right, there it is, 137 ounces. Holy moly, I cannot complain about that. All right, we'll shut these guys off. It's time to go to town. Let's go turn this gold in, get it smelted down, and make our money. Looks like we're gonna be buying ourselves a dump truck for sure. Here are the beans. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. See you guys at town. Yeah, that's $156,595. Boom, that puts us at 245,000. It's very exciting. I'm curious to see. But yeah, it was Rivertown was 300,000, so we need 500,000 for Pine Valley for next year, because we're gonna go through probably the rest of the season just trying to upgrade our machinery, own as much as we can, and then, you know, that's gonna be the third parcel. But heck yeah, look at that, $245,000. Hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, let me tell you, because having no loans since the beginning of this series, no big nuggets, anything like that, just pure hard-earned gold out of the ground. Well, you know, there it is. We got quite a bit of dirt pulled out of the ground today, as well as we got the golden nuggetator. I think that had a huge effect on our outcome of gold, plus the absolute crap ton of drilling that we did. About 100 squares that we checked out, making sure that we're on the gold. And then of course 200 and I'd say about 40 ounces of gold pretty much put through our machines today. A few breakdowns here and there, but overall we'll give it a 100% good day out here at Rivertown. All right, buyout price is much cheaper. Look at that, 119,000. I'll take it. Boom. So we own the dump truck now, or the rock truck now. So that's, you know, one less daily expense for us. That's kind of really what I'm trying to focus on, is cutting down on the things that we constantly are paying every single day, and hopefully get them all purchased before winter. Ooh, hit that a little hard, but we're gonna put the, I'm gonna get to work on the skin for this. Like I said, this one's gonna be shark themed. I do need another theme for the front end loader. That could be something completely different. If you guys have your ideas, drop them down in the comments below, and I will be back out here at the Rivertown claim before you know it. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. See ya.